Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have another product review for you guys, and for today I am going to be testing out the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. I kind of gave up on buying the whole bottle when I'm trying out a foundation because I don't want to return something that I don't like. I feel really weird about doing that. So I did just get a sample of it from Sephora. If you guys don't already know, any Sephora will give you free samples of any foundation that you want to try out, which is pretty cool. So I got my Nars Sheer Glow foundation right in here. And then just so that you guys know, I am in the shade Stromboli. It says that it's good for olive skin people, but I guess it just matches me best when I have my spray tan on. So I went to Sephora, they did color match me with this one, so we'll see how this one works. This foundation is supposedly supposed to be really good for dry skin. It's supposed to give you a nice natural to almost dewy finish. I don't think it's supposed to be full coverage or even medium coverage because it is a sheer glow foundation. So, it's not going to cover up any scarring or anything like that. So that is something to take into consideration. But as I've told you guys before here on my channel, as of right now, I am liking a more sheer to natural coverage foundation for the time being because my skin is so dry. I don't want to cake my skin up with any product. So I am liking more sheer coverage things. So that's why I was very interested to try this product. So I'm going to be starting out with my Glossier Rose Water Spray, and I'm just going to be spraying this all over the face just to further hydrate my skin. Then now I'm going to be going in with their priming moisturizer. Again, this is by Glossier, and I actually really like this primer. It feels so good and it makes my skin feel really good, so I've really been enjoying this. Now that the primer is on, I'm just going to be applying the foundation now. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to need, so I'm kind of just going to spread it around and see how I feel. This does look like it's going to be a little dark. I mean, we'll definitely find out, but as of right now, it looks like it's going to be a little dark. Then now I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend this in. Alright, so first impression, it looks so good on the skin. I can definitely see where the height is. It did do a pretty good job at covering the redness. I mean, it's definitely not as much coverage as I need. I'm definitely going to need just a little bit of concealer on top. But I do have a pimple right here and then some right here that are a little red. And it did cover most of them, and it's not caking up around them either. It does look really nice. And then just overall on the skin, it doesn't exaggerate any of my fine lines. The lines under my eyes aren't extremely exaggerated. They look pretty normal for what they are. And just everywhere it looks super natural, super nice. I really like it so far. It's a natural to dewy finish. I'm sure if you used a really luminous primer or something, you would get even more luminosity, but naturally it just looks really radiant. Right now it's not super tacky to the touch and it doesn't really transfer onto my fingers. I'm probably just going to set my T-zone with powder because I feel that's where I get oil the most with some sheer products. So I'm definitely going to powder my T-zone at least, but other than that, I think I'm just going to use my cream products like I've usually been doing. And I think I should be okay with doing that. I don't think that it'll get really oily or anything. The color match is pretty good. Yeah, no, it looks really good with like my spray right now. It looks very even with my neck. I'm not sure how it's showing on camera, but in person it does look really nice and it blends really well with my skin right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go do the rest of my makeup really quick and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I am done applying all of my makeup and I really do have to say that everything looks so good on top of this. My powder applied really nicely. It doesn't look chunky. Like I said, I applied it in my T-zone area and also on my chin because that is where I tend to get shiny throughout the day. So I applied some powder there. But everywhere else I used my cream products that I've been using. So my bronzer, my blush, my highlight, everything went on so smoothly. It blended it in. It doesn't look chunky. It doesn't look blotchy. And it also didn't rub off any of the product, which is good. So that means that it sunk into my skin really well. And then where I didn't set with powder feels so good. It's not like matte or anything. It does have a nice natural like satin finish. It's not dewy at all. It's just very like nice. It makes you look like you have like a natural foundation on, you know, like it doesn't look like you're wearing foundation. So it looks really good all over the skin. The match is very good, I think. It matches really well with the fake tan that I have on right now. So that's an A+. But no, it really feels like so good. It's very lightweight, obviously. It's a sheer glow foundation, but it is like more on like the sheer to natural side. Like it's not super sheer, but it doesn't build a whole lot of coverage. So, you know, it's for like those natural makeup days. I forgot to say before what time it is, and it is 12 o'clock here in the afternoon. So I'm going to check in hopefully twice throughout the day. I'm going to check in before I go to work and then when I come home from work. So I'm just going to give you guys 2 updates on like the in-between periods of how, you know, this is looking, if I had some blot or anything like that throughout the day. So as of right now, I really like it. It looks really good, but we will see how I feel in a couple of hours. So I will be back later. Alright guys, so I am back. It is now 4:30 here, so I'm just going to do a really quick review because I have to leave in about 10 to 15 minutes. So overall right now, the foundation looks absolutely amazing. In my T-zone area, I'm not noticing any oil breakouts. A little bit right here, but that's very normal for me. I mean, I did put powder there, but you know, it's nothing like crazy. It actually makes the foundation look a lot better, makes it look a lot more natural. So right now my oils are very under control. Where I have all my other products, nothing has looked blotchy yet, nothing has gotten out of place or anything. So everything that I applied does still look really, really good. So yeah, I am really still liking this product a lot. My skin looks so good with this on top of it. I really can't tell you guys like how good my skin looks in person. It literally looks flawless. So I'm really enjoying it so far. So again, I'm going to check up with you guys later on. I'm assuming that I'm going to be home around like 10:30. That's typically like when I get home from work. So hopefully I get home around then. That'll be about 10 hours that my foundation will be on, which is normal for me. I usually don't have makeup on for longer than that. So I will check up with you guys when I am done at work. Alright guys, so it is the final check-in. I just got home from work. It is now 10:15. So like I said, I get home around this time. So that's why this is the final check-in. So overall, the foundation wore really well throughout the day. The only parts of me that are oily, as you see, are right here beside my nose, a little bit on my nose, and then just right here in the center of my forehead. I didn't have to blot though throughout the day at all. It kind of just stayed like this, like it never got worse. So that's pretty good. All the other products that I had on still look the same. They don't look funky or anything, and everything looks really nice. There's no creasing under my eyes. That's just how my eyes look. And yeah, no, it looks so good. So I'm going to have to say that this is actually a really, really good foundation. So when I run out of the sample, I'm probably most likely gonna buy the whole thing. It is a really, really nice foundation. Sits really nice on the skin, looks super natural, and it doesn't really get very oily. I just set like this area of my face and it really didn't break out in any oils like that bad that I would complain about it. So yeah, I really like this foundation. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it for today's review. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. As always, I will have right here my last video, and I will have right here where you can subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can become a part of my YouTube family. I have videos coming out every Tuesday and Thursday, so make sure that you guys come back to my channel on those days for my new videos of the week, and I will see you next time. Mwah.